Yep, I also had a little demonstration of the shoes. So as you can see, there's one on there looking tasty. That's pretty sweet. So these are the ELs here, the new ELs in here. Plus on there, plus the one 3-volt inverter on there, which also does different modes. That's pretty sweet. And a little demonstration of it on. So, like I said, the plan for this one was basically to wear the sock and then simply just tuck the inverter in there. And you can get these with different coloured wires and stuff on, but of course once you've got a pair of jeans on, you know, it doesn't matter. And then you get easy access. Switch it on. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. Obviously in the dark here it looks totally better. But yeah, I would say that works really well. You know. So yeah, that's all sweet. And you can put your foot in there, get your foot in there. You haven't got to worry about any of the wiring, so the wiring's all sort of tucked down there, all sort of glued in nicely. So yeah, just under the strap, and then just put it on, job done. So I would say it's a good conversion. You know, and I say this took a long time. So it took me about 2.5 hours to do each one of these pieces, because of course you've got to peel this piece here back, take out the old stuff, take out the wiring that's in the sole for it, carefully cut notches out of the fabrics, both go through 2 layers of it, you know, and then sort of slice it open. And you have to try and do it carefully with knives and long sharp scissors. It's sort of relatively delicate to do it. And of course you want to get the wire. It's got about 1.5 inches sort of tail on it. That has to go sort of perfectly round at the right angle that follows this round. So it can't go up here, it has to go perfectly out here. Also the flexible part of the wiring can then go anywhere. But then you've got to you know, come in from the back here, sort of come down here, cut a little hole out at the bottom in order to be able to feed the wiring up to here for the tongue, and of course then feed the wire up the same hole for this piece here. So yeah, so that probably took me about 3 hours actually, I would say. 3 hours each one just to do this, plus this bit of wiring. And then I've probably spent, another at least a good couple of hours doing each one of these. This one here was relatively simple because my shoes, when I got them, they had these straps. So all I was able to do really is just use a hairdryer just to split the strap in half, and then neatly use a sharp knife to cut this out, and then effectively feed the new piece in. So these parts here weren't too difficult. But yeah, about 3 hours on each one here, and probably at least 2 to 3 hours on each one here. So what's that mean? You've probably got 9 or 10 hours in each shoe, I would say. But I mean, that's fine. You sort of do it over 3 or 4 evenings, you know, for example, to do a shoe. And there we are. But yeah, it looks epic. Very pleased with that. I would say these aren't as bright as the LEDs, but of course they're all compatible. They all run together. So and I say these are actually the same shade. I think because this is sort of diffused by thick rubber, and this is diffused by a slightly sort of thinner, more clear piece of plastic, but they are actually the same. So there we are. Looking good, and I think that technique of putting it in the sock, I think is good. You know, and that just means you've got more power, easy to turn it on and off, easy to put new batteries in. You haven't got to any faff about having to take up the bases to, you know, put it on charge, or take a tiny little, put a battery in the base or whatever, or switch it on and off in here, or have a mount a switch up here as well. It's there. It's quality. Cool. There you go. Excellent. Cheers.